Hey, Mike Riley here with ODTUG, and I'm here with fellow board member Tim Toe. Tim, how's it going today?
It's going great so far. Great conference so far.
Yeah.
Today's been tiring so far.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. Well, we're winding down a little bit, heading into the special event tonight. Are you ready for the special event?
I am ready for the special event, except for I didn't bring a costume for Roaring 20s, so I'm going to be a little bit unusual there. I'm going to be the only guy not in costume, I think.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's okay, as long as you're there, and it ought to be a fun time at the Museum of Science and Industry.
It's a great venue, so that's one thing about ODTUG is, we do have great parties and great, it's really a great social event to go and not just to socialize, but also to socialize with people that are in your industry, so in your technical skill set, so you can talk business and shop and meet people that you can then, maintain friendships with. And of course, when you have those little technical questions, email or text or call or whatever. So that's one of the big values, I think, of user groups in general.
Yeah. So Tim, you and I met back in 2008, I think it was.
2008, yeah.
So Kscope was much different at that point in time. We were real small, right?
Kscope was much smaller, especially on the EPM side.
Yeah.
It was zero, essentially.
Yeah.
So at that point, yeah. But, what happened back then was, it was just after the acquisition of Hyperion by Oracle. And so in previous years, Solutions Conference from Hyperion was a big conference. We had thousands and thousands of people. After the Oracle acquisition, there was really a lot of confusion as to where users should go for conferences, for user group type stuff. So it was just run differently back in the Hyperion days. And so, I remember you reached out to Edward Roski and I, and we actually kicked things off on the EPM side by putting together a track, and it was a lot of fun. So,
right, and the rest, as they say, is history, right?
Something like that. Yeah, it's grown fantastically. I mean, EPM is a huge part of the Kscope conference now, and just I don't know how many exactly. I'm not on the conference committee. I don't know exactly the numbers, but there are a lot of EPM people here. So it is the place to go. Right.
It grows and grows every year. So, and that's doing no small part to your efforts. So
thanks.
We appreciate it.
That's what we do. We give back to the community. That's what we like to do. So we're part of the EPM community, by the way. So if you're not a part of the EPM community yet, you should be. So you can go and join at the ODTUG website. Right.
And we're sponsoring, ODTUG announced an initiative to host or to pay for meetups for community members to reach out and start their own meetup group. So
we did?
Yes.
No, I'm kidding. I'm the treasurer. I know that. So meetups out in your community, maybe. Those are things that certainly ODTUG can help with. And we want to encourage people in this community together to know each other, to learn from each other, and to have fun with each other as well. So
So Tim, another big part of our efforts here is communities, and in kind of on a different tangent, the Community Service Day. And I know you're very passionate about the community service events.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the Community Service Day this year was at a homeless shelter, and I've always thought that I wanted to volunteer to one, but I've never actually been to volunteer. This gave me an opportunity to go there, and it was touching. I mean, it was. All right, edit that part. All right, I'm almost breaking down here, but the things that people go through there, and the people that show up there and need those services, it's just great to be part of the ODTUG community helping those people. I mean, I felt compelled to go out, and I actually made an extra donation while I was there. I bought them some supplies they needed to help clean and that type of thing. So it was. For me, it was a very touching experience. So it was great to be there working with other people that we work with every day in business, but we see other parts of them. That was fantastic. So we really, I bring a lot of people. Actually, I'm pretty well known for bringing my family to those events as well. So my family goes and helps out. So.
Absolutely.
All right.
That's great about that. So Tim, you're also a big part of the vendor hall here. Applied OLAP is a platinum sponsor, right, this year?
That's right. We're a platinum sponsor. We have been for a few years. We want to be an unobtainium sponsor when there's that type of sponsorship level, but unfortunately we can't move up yet. But yeah, this show for us, I mean, as a vendor, this is the place. This is really the only show we go to, and so this is really the majority of our marketing effort for our company for the entire year. And believe me, this will keep us busy for the entire year. So it's been a great experience here. It's always a great experience. We've actually signed up again for next year for platinum. Actually, I brought a check. We're going to be the first partner to ever prepay for a platinum sponsorship. So that's that's how much we believe in Kscope. It's just a great thing for us.
Awesome. That's a big boost to ODTUG to get that commitment and get it get it basically in our hands ahead of time so that we can count on that for next year. So.
Absolutely.
So Tim, you've also been on the board of directors for the past 6 years. This is your 6th year in this term. You've been serving as treasurer. Tell us a little bit about being treasurer and what it's meant to you.
Well, it leverages my experience as a CPA, but actually it's the easiest job on the board. So there's a lot of people on the board that actually have a lot tougher jobs. I mean, the conference committee and the people who work directly on the conference, that is the real work. We do need a lot of volunteers to do that, though. And so, I mean, I've never been a part of that. Hopefully in the future, maybe I'll be able to get more involved with that. I'm actually rolling off the board due to term limits, and so I won't be part of the board of directors anymore, but maybe I'll be able to contribute. But more importantly, hopefully I can urge people out there watching this video to contribute. I mean, there are all types of volunteer jobs. You don't have to contribute to be a board member. You can contribute at different levels, contribute to maybe start a meetup in your community, or there are other ways that you can contribute, maybe write a paper for the newsletter, an article for, doesn't have to be a paper, just an article, just a short article, showing something that you know about what you do in your business that you think can help other people. And that's what really user communities are about. I mean, helping each other figure out the best ways and the easiest ways to do things. So, you know, I encourage everybody out there to get involved. You know, get involved to that degree, or keep volunteering, and who knows, maybe you'll end up being on the board of directors if you're financial background. Maybe you'll end up being the treasurer as well.
Right.
All right.
So, Tim, anything else that you'd like to tell the viewers out there today?
What else can I say? It's a great place to be, and it's been great serving on the board with you. I mean, Mike is, I've known him since the beginning, and you know, I'm going to be sad leaving the board because I won't be able to work with Mike every month. I'm sure I'll be talking to him every month regardless. So. But and by the way, the people that run the conference, YCC, they've been great to work with as well. And so I'm sure I'll be in contact with them a lot as well. So they've actually done some work for my company. So
great.
So we'll probably continue that as well.
Well, Tim, thanks for your time today. Thanks for all that you've done in the past for ODTUG, and I'm counting on you to continue your contributions throughout the years.
Well, we'll work hard to make sure that we're helping users. That's kind of our creed of our company, and I want everybody out there watching the video to think about getting involved as well. Get involved.
Get involved.
All right.
Absolutely. Thanks, Tim.
Hashtag get involved.
Yeah.
How do you do that? Something like that?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Thanks a lot, Tim.